One of the few scheduled flights still in the air lands at Heathrow.
Hello there, where are you travelling from today?
Passengers for now able to pass through the airport and into the UK without checks or restriction. But that is about to change, with the government preparing to require all new arrivals, with the exception of those from the Republic of Ireland, to enter a 14-day quarantine period, reversing existing policy.
As we get the R number, the reproduction number, down in the UK, and we begin to get things under control, we now have the capacity, as we just discussed in testing as well, it clearly then makes sense to look at what happens at the borders.
Earlier this year, the UK quarantined more than 200 passengers on flights from Wuhan, China, but has since let travellers come and go freely. But in Italy, all arrivals are required to quarantine for 14 days. The same rules apply in Germany, which imposes a 2-week period of isolation, and France will impose a 14-day period, with the exception of travellers from the Schengen zone and the UK. For an airline industry already dealing with a 95% reduction in traffic, it is another blow.
Passenger levels in the UK are typically 98 or 99% down on where they were before. And I think that that's just not a level that you can sustain for a long period of time. Businesses simply cannot continue in an unending period without any kind of revenue.
The rationale is that with the outbreak under control, quarantine can help keep it that way. But it effectively means the end of international travel for now. Heathrow would normally be the busiest airport in Europe, but it's reduced to just a handful of flights, and this crisis could change air travel for a generation. There have already been nearly 20,000 redundancies at British carriers, and many more could follow. And the impact on tourism will be felt right across the industry.